Hello again, Heritage team. The next item that we are going to address here is the project gallery on the website. So that's the tool that allows you to upload all of the images, arrange them, and put them into these categories so that this filter works like this. So again, on the dashboard, on the admin side of things, we come right down here to this item called Foo Gallery. Go ahead and click on that. And you'll see two galleries here. One is the homepage gallery and one is the all projects. The projects one has more functionality to it, so I'm going to go ahead and use that as the example because the home gallery is simpler than that. Let's just go ahead and click into all projects. And that's what controls, again, what I was showing here on the gallery page that has this filtering option. So you can see here that we can see all of the images that show up here, and they correspond pretty closely to the order of the display. Because this is what we call a mosaic gallery and it fits in different proportion images together, they won't always display in the exact order since it has to make these things fit depending on, what size screen that you are on. It's going to shift it from 4 across to 3 across and try to make all of that work as best as possible. But if you do want to change the order or the emphasis of these, or you don't like these two being right next to each other, or there are two that aren't next to each other that should be, you can put these next to each other if you prefer. So just drag those however you want and hit update. And then once that's done updating, we can come over here and see and hit refresh, and then we can see the effect that has taken. If we want to add more images, we just come right down here to add media, where you can scroll all the way to the bottom and hit this plus button. That's the same thing. Let's just go ahead and add some items that are obviously incorrect for a moment so that we can see our updates. So we'll go ahead and we'll add this picture of Lisa, and we'll go ahead and hit update. Come over here, we'll hit refresh, and we will scroll down, and here is Lisa at the very end of the listing. To remove her, all we would need to do is click on this X. You can see if I hover there, it tells me remove from gallery. We're not going to do that just yet because I also want to show you now how to control the filtering option here for these buttons that are up at the top. So if we come right here to Bulk Taxonomy Manager, we can click on that. And you can see here are our buttons. So if we come right here and we click on tenant improvement, it puts a little check mark next to everything that we have marked to include in that category. So maybe I've done some of these wrong. It's quite likely that I have. This is how you can update those. So if this is not technically a tenant improvement, you would just, like I did just now, click on the Bulk Taxonomy Manager. You would click on the name of the category, and then you would uncheck that item. So it turns into an X showing you that when you hit update, you are going to be removing that from the set. You would hit bulk assign and it would pull that out of the category. In this case, we're going to go ahead and assign that so that we can see that change happen. We'll come over here, we'll hit refresh. We will click tenant improvement, and we can see that Lisa's image is now included in that category. Let's just go ahead and do the opposite now so we can see the opposite happen. We hit bulk assign even though we're undoing it. We want to do that, so let's come back over here and hit refresh. Whoops, what did we do wrong? Oh, I know. We need to go to the Bulk Taxonomy Manager, hit tenant improvement, scroll down here, uncheck, hit bulk assign. Now we can refresh over here. And Lisa is gone from the tenant improvement category, even though if we go to all, she's still here. So we've assigned her to the gallery, but we removed her from the tenant improvement category. So now if we want her gone completely, we just come right back here, to the general gallery view. We remove her, we hit update. And even though she's showing here now, as soon as I refresh this after making the update, now she's gone. So the homepage gallery is pretty much the same thing, but like I said, simpler. It just doesn't have any categories to it. So if you want to rearrange, add, or remove images here, it works just like I just showed you. Since there's no gallery, category buttons here, it's just simpler. So you can just rearrange, add, or remove as needed here to update the view of this gallery right here on the home page. You will probably want to be careful about doing these. And as with any of these updates, we are happy to help you. If you were to insert a very tall one here, it would make the view of this maybe kind of odd because you'd have one, sticking down here a long ways. So let us know if you want any help updating the gallery or any of the stuff on the site. I think that should do it for galleries. Let me know if you have any questions.